So I'll open this so you smell it. So this product here.
This smells like weed.
Yeah.
How are you guys not getting high?
Okay, so for starters, I'll tell you how it's all grown. So what we do here is we take the female hemp seed and we take the male marijuana seed and they're crossbred. Now when using the male marijuana plant, it's very important because the male marijuana plant contains very low THC. It's used for flavors and terpenes. Terpenes are different qualities that come from the cannabis plant.
Okay.
Now most people don't know when it comes to marijuana, it's actually the female marijuana plant that gets you high. So by using the male plant, that's what gets you your product here to look like this. But now the hemp plant, the hemp plant gives you the CBD. So the CBD is the medicinal quality.
Okay.
So I'll show you a little example that I always do for customers in the store. I take the relevant medicinal show.
Okay.
So you have marijuana on this side, so you have THC, this is what gets you high. Now medical marijuana on this side, you have THC as well, but you have the special component on the top of it, which is your CBD. This is what I sell.
Okay.
So this is what makes medical marijuana medical. So if you take out the THC and just have the CBD, now you have medicinal cannabis without any high, because this is what makes you high. What do you think?
College.
Mm-hmm.
Ouch.
Uh-huh.
Legal.
Yeah.
So, I have so many questions
Go, I'm
tonight.
ready.
But I'm trying to really understand the difference. I get that. I understand this. The visual, thank you. I needed that. I guess what I'm trying to understand and where I'm confused is why, if like the CBD alone is where all the benefits come from, and then all the way over here is where the high comes from. How are those, like, why are people still doing this just for the high?
Because people like to be high.
Just for the high. Are they getting the benefits of?
Depends on the strain. So there are marijuana strains that contain high levels of CBD. Those are the ones you can normally buy in a dispensary, a legal dispensary.
Legal dispensary. I went to one, actually in San Francisco. I sat in the back like a little nerd and did nothing. But I was there.
Yeah. But most street pot is just high in THC. All it does is make you high. It doesn't really help.
Doesn't make you high. I mean, it does make you
yeah.
high, but it doesn't help. It doesn't have any like the
No real medicinal
benefits.
quality. The best example is that let's say you suffer from back pain. You have bad seizures in your back, you have pain, you got into a car accident.
Yeah.
Now, if you smoke pot for that, so you smoke weed for that, all it's going to do is basically numb the pain. So that when the high wears off, the pain comes back, and it could be even worse because you may have tweaked it while you were high.
Okay.
Now with CBD, because there is no high, there's no distracting effect. So basically what happens is that if you have that back pain and you use CBD, that CBD is slowly healing you. It's basically taking away the inflammation and the pain.
Okay.
So that when basically the CBD wears off, now the pain is slowly starting to alleviate. So that's the main difference.
Okay. Now medicinal marijuana is in the middle. So if somebody is in need of all of those medicinal helpers, why do they need this that has the THC in it?
So depending on what you're trying to treat, so like certain ailments, things like cancer, epilepsy, seizures, things that are a bit more on the serious end, having that little bit of THC does help more.
Okay.
So now that's a whole other lesson. Exactly. Because
pain
it's nice to
or
have a little bit of the numbing while you're getting the healing at the same time. Some people, the pain is not bearable, therefore you need a little bit of the numbing effect.
Got it.
Now, there's a bigger science behind all of it. So your body has what's called an endocannabinoid system. It responds to all different components from cannabis.
Okay.
So if you have all those components at the same time, it's called full spectrum. So that's the types of products I sell here. That means that it has THC and it has CBD.
Okay.
Now to operate in this store at a retail level, that's just CBD in a non-legal marijuana state, I have to make sure the THC is below 0.3%.
Okay.
So all the products in here are 0.3 and below, or they're 0% THC.
Okay.
Now when you're using full spectrum products, it's like driving your vehicle. Okay, your vehicle's moving, it's great. Now when you're using products that don't have THC in it, they're called broad spectrum or isolate. It's like driving your car with a donut. The car still moves, but it's not moving as fast or efficient.
Okay.
That's what people go for.
I
this
love
option.
metaphors and I use them so often.
Yeah,
I
as you
have
are.
to tell you, I really appreciate your ability to
Thank you.
use a good metaphor. So, but here we are.
Back to CBD.
CBD.
Yep.
That's so all of this has no THC or under
0.3.
Right. Okay. So now you can eat it.
Correct.
You can smoke it. You can rub it all over yourself.
Yes, you can.
What else?
You can give it to your pets. Use it in
Right.
skincare.
Okay.
That's pretty much it right now.
Who comes up with the names?
So the names come from the growers.
Okay.
So that's a whole other thing. I don't have. A lot of the names come from what's inside of those strains.
Okay.
So a lot of these strains are crossbreeds, like I said. So for example, that one is Chardonnay because it actually has great notes of Chardonnay infused into that. That's why that's Chardonnay. Juicy fruit, sunset sherbet, these types of names. Is that sunset sherbet?
Yeah.
These types of names are normally allowing a customer to indicate that these are upper strain. So each strain is different.
Weed.
Well, same species, different plants. Another metaphor, it's like a lion and a tiger. So you have marijuana and you have hemp. Same species, they both go in the cannabis, just like lions and tigers are both cats, but they're different types of felines.
Okay. So back in. I mean,
She's
it
gonna
smells
put it in my
so
backpack.
good. It smells good. It reminds
Yeah.
me of good days.
So now describe this strain to me. What does it smell like to you?
Weed.
Pick up the qualities, go more into it. Pick up different
Okay.
scents, notes,
Qualities.
flavor profiles.
Listen, do you know how much I drink wine and I can't tell you what's in it?
Well, try with this one. Does it smell sweet to you? So this strain is sweet, it's tangy,
Smells a little-
and it's citrus.
Once you say it, sure, I smell it all. Okay, let me smell something else that's
Okay.
like on another.
Now, if you want to smell like Durban Potion, for
Are we supposed
example,
to go like coffee beans or something?
with this is a creative strain, you'll realize right away this strain is much more herbal. It smells like tea.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. So now that strain there is going to be woody, musk, and pine. So they have different qualities. That means that this first strain, Sunset Sherbet, is going to be an energizing daytime strain,
Okay.
where the Durban Potion, because of those herbal effects,
Yeah.
that musk and wood, is going to be a
More
creative
calming.
strain. Calming, creative.
Read it.
Yeah, productive.
Okay. Oh my god. Is there too much?
Yes, you can take
Yeah.
too much, but the only side effect from too much is just basically drowsiness. So if you're using CBD to sleep,
Okay.
perfect. No.
Okay. So, as somebody who does not do well, like
Mhm.
being high,
Mhm.
I don't like to smoke. I'll tell you the story on camera another day. Should I be nervous because I don't really enjoy this guy?
So, interesting question. People, when they ask if they should be nervous, I always tell them no, because basically the business model here is designed to make you feel comfortable
Yeah.
using CBD.
I'm not saying you
Yeah.
make me nervous.
No, of course, no. I'm saying with the products, I get that. So, like, you don't have to come into the store and smoke this. You can use,
Right.
you can buy chocolate bars, you can buy tea, you can buy honey. You know,
Okay.
it's designed to make you feel comfortable introducing CBD into your diet.
All right, so introduce me.
Yeah.
But, like an immediate feeling?
So
What do I
depending on the
feel? What
product.
should I like? If I like sit here and close my eyes and like wait for it, what am I waiting for?
Creamy vanilla. Okay. So these are called giraffe nuts. So basically, what
These
they
are called
are,
what?
giraffe nuts.
Sorry,
Giraffe nuts.
like a giraffe.
Yep.
Balls.
Giraffes balls. Exactly. Giraffe nuts.
That's in here.
No, but that's just the product.
I'm not eating that.
The guy, so the people who run this company, they have
Yeah.
a comedy side. It's normally appreciated in the cannabis world. So
Okay.
these are giraffe nuts. He just launched fudge balls. So now he says, "You've liked my nuts. How about my balls?" So it's kind of just a funny thing that they did.
Start.
So yeah, giraffe nuts. So there's 15 milligrams of CBD in there. It does take a while to kick in because
Is
it is
15
edible.
high or low or?
It's in the middle. People take anywhere from 10 to 30. So it just
If
depends.
she's going to take me somewhere else today,
Mhm.
I like where are we capping this?
It really just depends. I mean, if you do
I
50,
have children.
She thinks
That's
she
fine.
can OD.
so if you do 50 milligrams
You
today,
said it.
you'll be fine.
Yeah, but you can't OD.
You have an OD, you could just get a bit tired. And that just basically means because your body's basically going through an anti-inflammatory process. So as you're removing
Very
all of
inflamed right now.
So as you're removing all of that, you're starting to feel that relief. And that
Okay.
relief can then make you feel like you're at homeostasis, so you're normal, you know, you feel good, and that's what makes you tired. It makes you just kind of feel like you're comfortable to sleep. So giraffe nut, creamy vanilla, 15 milligrams. You won't feel it right away. It's going to be probably like within 15 to 25 minutes, depending on how fast you digest food.
Do you have a recliner? Like a weight?
Yeah, you can sleep in the back on the couch.
Tastes like candy.
Yeah, that's basically what it is. So now this is allowing you to try CBD in a way that you find familiar. Because if you were using the most medicinal product in the store, which is the tincture, which is the pure
We're gonna do
oil,
that next, by the way.
this,
Okay, together?
this product here is more medicinal.
Not here.
So this one you feel quicker.
Uh-huh.
But it's also cannabis in raw form. So it does have a very different cannabis taste, where this is a sweet treat.
I have a very, very serious question for you. Can you drink wine while you have CBD in your body?
So the answer is yes, you can. I just always caution people because wine is a downer and CBD can make you drowsy if you take too much. So the combination of the two of them can just make you extra tired. You know, so I wouldn't recommend going to a place that does like CBD cocktails and not being aware of how much CBD is going into your beverage. Okay, so it also comes in lotion. So this is our lavender lotion. It's 500 milligrams full spectrum. Helps with topical pain. I'd say neck is always the best spot to put it.
My neck,
You
okay.
don't realize how stiff your neck is until you put some
Really?
ice on it.
Can I try?
Of course. So
Give
it's,
me a massage.
You should have asked him to do it.
I know you. I just met him.
yeah, you need to wait a bit, yeah. So this is like a 10-15 minute process, you know, it has to kick in, it's topical. So
For
you're not absorbing
anybody
it.
watching this right now, she's not playing this up for the camera.
I'm not. I'm really like, I don't understand. I'm trying to. I really appreciate you. Really know a lot, and you not only like know it, but not only do you know it, but you seem like you really believe in it, and you're not just like bullshitting. Like you.
No bullshit
You're
here.
very educated.
It's a no
and
bullshit
I
story.
appreciate it. And we went to the same college, so I know how truly remarkably educated you are.
You've had an edible, you've had a topical.
I mean, like this is like street cred
And
now.
you're introducing a CBD infused espresso. It's gonna be Cuban espresso.
Wow.
That'll be coming soon. But right now I have tea. I have infused tea for the time being.
Because the espresso is an upper, and so
And CBD gives you that kind
It's
of
just
that homeostasis.
okay.
So what it does, it allows you to introduce caffeine into your diet without having the jitters from it.
so this is not like a vodka Red Bull. Like this is
No.
like an even. chill-
Definitely not like a vodka Red Bull.
Well, vodka Red Bull is not good for you because Red Bull and vodka, and so
Yeah.
it's yeah.
So
Metaphors. We
no,
get
of
each
course,
other.
metaphors are good.
Stress-free sparkling drink. Does not smell like weed. Thankfully.
Nope.
Doesn't taste like weed either.
Nope. So that's
All
made
good
with
things.
what's called isolate powder. So isolate is CBD broken down multiple times.
Yeah.
So it's basically
Really good.
it's tasteless and odorless when it's done the right way. So that's 25 milligrams. Normally used by people wanting to take the edge off during work. You know,
Do you have to drink the whole thing?
you don't have to. Most people do, but you don't have to. It's also nice for hangovers. You know, being across you from the gym, people come in here and get those after the workouts.
Oh,
Yeah.
I worked out today.
There you go. Would you like a demonstration?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's why I asked you.
This is our rolling tray.
It
This
wasn't
is
like a real
our grinder. And what strain will I roll for you? Let's roll you Chardonnay.
It's like he knows you already.
Alright, so Chardonnay. And we gotta wear my gloves and I'll keep things nice and sanitary when I'm touching everything.
My dealer in college. Thanks for doing that.
So you're gonna take your bud, pop it into your little grinder over here.
Come back to me.
And then grind it up. Use pre-sealed cones.
Yeah.
They're all recycled hemp, they're all biodegradable. So what that means is basically I'm not licking the joint while I'm rolling it. I'm also a speed roller. And there's your Chardonnay joint. Pretty nice, right? So last but not least, what we do is we take the J and we pop it into a tube and we label the tube with the strain name. So then it's got all your reports on it, so you know exactly what it is, and if any local officers ask you what you're smoking in the street,
You can smoke this in the street?
yeah, it's
Remember I
federally
asked you
legal.
if you wanted to smoke on the
I thought you were being a bad person.
No, this is legal. You can smoke in the street. So you just pop it into this little tube. Chardonnay number 2. And then there it is. Rolled with love in Hoboken.
Seriously.
Mm-hmm.
Honey, I'm coming home with a joint.